All right, Dan, thanks. And by the way, since we're in Texas, Rick Perry asked me to tell you he really likes your glasses. Last season, the Cowboys captured the NFC East title and won a playoff game for the first time since 2009. And with 34 touchdown passes, Tony Romo was, of course, a big part of that success. But for everything that went right for Romo and Dallas last year, their season ended with a crushing loss to Green Bay in the divisional round. A game that hinged on a controversial non-catch on a pass thrown by Romo to Des Bryant.
Last year you go 12-4, and you come this close to getting to the NFC Championship game.
The receiver did not maintain.
How often have you replayed the end of that game in your head?
It's very difficult if you're, a competitor, an athlete, and you try and get over it as quick as you can, but it takes time. Gosh, the whole season it comes down to, a few plays, and you want to make sure that the next time you're in that, your team's able to make that.
Did Des make that catch, which would have made all the difference?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think when you throw it and he catches it, it's obviously a rule.
You see the ball jarred loose, but not ever out of his control.
By the letter of the law, they came up with that decision, and it is what it is. But now it's like, man, that's ages ago. We have a different football team now than we did then, so I'm excited about what we got coming.
35 years old, 13th season, been close a few times. Mm-hmm. Do you feel that proverbial window closing?
If you're doing what I think you need to do to be successful, I think you think that every year could be your last from 25 on. This is the National Football League. You're guaranteed nothing. It's special to be a part of this league. It's special to be a part, for me, of this team. That's why you care so much. That's why you give it all you got. But as far as the window, I feel like every year it feels that way.
You've had problems with your back. You've fought through a lot of injuries during the course of your career. How's your health right now?
This is probably going into the season the best in probably 3 or 4 years, which is a positive. I joke sometimes with the younger guys on the team. I'm the only guy in the locker room getting younger, and so that's my claim to fame, I guess. But that just means that I was really old at 32.
What's up, man? You ready for a game today? High five.
In almost any other walk of life, 35 is a young man or woman. It's a veteran in sports. And since it's so public, people have seen you kind of grow up before their eyes. Now you're a married man. It's a whole different stage of your life.
You really grow to understand that there's happiness in your life. I relate it to the feeling of happiness here and there, and there are spurts of it. And then there's these things called joy.
You ready for the game today? I love you.
They're a lot more long-sustaining, and you try not to take that for granted. The happiness comes from just the day-to-day stuff you feel, but those go away. The joy stay.
What did you hear in there that stood out?
I think he really seemed like he has the right perspective. It's just a sense of maturity and understanding that it's not all about wins and losses, but it's about family, and he seems at peace with himself.
And if I'm one of his teammates, I'm feeling good about that because he's peaceful. He's not feeling any pressure.
And he's healthy, too, as he pointed out. Our final highlight.